Butters here, coming back at you here with our second race tonight with the Cobra E Racing Series, live here from Michigan, as the Cup Boys are going to tear it loose here in about 5 minutes, I believe, 5 to 7 minutes. Anybody back out watching? Anybody caught the Xfinity race from a little bit ago? We had an exciting finish, had a couple little bit of a mishap with our boy Derek Cope driving that number 10 Camaro, as he caught a couple breaks and he drove that thing in the victory lane. So again, congratulations Derek Cope on his win tonight in the Xfinity Series. Before we get too started, I want to make an apology. I said earlier in the Xfinity race that the truck guys are in Michigan. I need to correct myself and say you're going to be able to see the truck guys from Kentucky tonight, guys, in the all-out series, the Travis Tyson. But as I believe the guys are qualifying, guys, so we're going to just shoot down our top 10. I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to read off of what the points are. They're basically spread out. The biggest battle is going to be for that 10th and 11th spot. Fire Slayer is 14 over the cutoff line, and Mike G is 14 under. So he's got a little bit of a long shot to get there if something happens to Slayer and he has an awful night, and Mike G has a good points night. He possibly could get squeak his way into the top 10 tonight. But remember, folks, this ain't the last race of the regular season. Next week at Bristol will be the last race of Cobra's season 4. And then the following week, I believe we're going to have our All-Star event. And then after that, in 2 weeks, will be the first round of playoffs who will determine what 10 guys are going to be racing that. But like I said, we got Fire Slayer in the 10th spot. We're sitting in 9th is Cyber K Bionic. In 8th is GTR P Cola. In the 7th spot is Private Patton. Working up to the 6th is Freedom Flyer. Fifth spot is Cyogenic. Running in the 4th spot is GTR Long Live the Sauce. Sitting 3rd is JCR Clashin'. 2nd is RS Meat Wagon, and your league, your points leader, which I believe he's got her wrapped up, is the driver of the number 12 Ford Mustang of Elite Precision. He's basically he's got it wrapped up. I believe he's had it wrapped up for a few weeks, but yeah, with one race going back into Bristol, or with the race going into Michigan tonight, that is your points right now, standings with the drivers. So I believe a couple of these guys are looking to have a good night to get them guys a little bit of a cushion going into Bristol, because everybody knows in Bristol, anything can happen there on that bull ring, So I believe there's going to be a few tempers lost next week. It's going to be interesting after the race of that, because guys aren't only driving for W's, but they're looking at playoff points. They're looking at getting into the top 10. So for sure, next week is going to be one you do not want to miss. But like I said tonight, they're going to try to get as many points. They said, like, you're coming into Michigan, so we're going from Michigan to Bristol. We got Michigan, 2 wide, draft. These guys are, they're hauling the mail. Next week they're going to go down into a bull ring at Bristol, beating, banging. Like I said, there's going to be some feelings hurt, I believe. But yeah, like I said, before with the truck guys, like I said, remember, guys, the truck guys are at Kentucky tonight. Anybody who's out watching, check them out on the Snake Pit channel. The Snake Pit channel is the home of the truck series. Also, our weekly podcast. We didn't get around having a podcast this week. It was a little different with Daytona being this week, and the duels ran, and qualifying ran Wednesday and Thursday. So we just kind of laid low and watched some real racing from Daytona. But But yeah, like I said, the truck series is on the Snake Pit channel. Also, you can check out our podcast on the Snake Pit channel. Usually it gets announced. It's usually Tuesday, Wednesday, or possible Thursday. You can check out. I believe Brinkerhoff will be back hosting that. I believe we'll for sure we'll be back next week. You'll go to be joined by me. I'm usually in every week. The other co-owner of Cobra of GTR Beatty. Um, we got the other admin of Long Live the Sauce. Will be usually checks in, and we usually try to find a couple guests per week to join us. So yeah, just look for that next week. It's usually about an hour program. We review the previous week. We look into for the fall or next week for the races coming up. So it's an interesting talk. Guys get a little it can get a little rowdy a little bit. Guys give a little bit of jabbing and stuff. No, never mean to hurt anybody's feelings. It's just something fun. We don't want to be all serious on there for an hour. So we just kind of, we look at it as a podcast. We want to be get a little wacky with it. So, but yeah, Sauce and Brink will be bringing the broadcast from the Chuck series. Yeah, so guys, like I said, what's up, Blakey? What's up, Blakey? YouTube land, buddy. How's it going? Blakey has moved down to our truck series a little bit, guys. His schedule's kind of got a little bit changed on him. So Blakey's one of the guys that went from our cup run to he's racing trucks. So he's super excited. He got in the broadcast chat there, YouTube land there. He says, "Sweet, sweet Kentucky." So yeah, it's going to be an interesting race tonight, Blakey from Kentucky. So like I said again, gang, we're just waiting to get that notification to join. And anybody else out there watching tonight, throw out your predictions, guys. Who do you got? Throw a chat in the, throw a comment in the chat, guys. We can. I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll try to. Got any questions or anything or comments? I'll be sure to relay them. So we just got word that the race timer is going. So it should be shortly here. I should be able to get the notification to join. Yeah, this should be a wild one tonight, guys. This is, like I said, we're coming here in Michigan. We're going to be cranked up. I know we got a few guys hot seating coming up from the Xfinity. We got a few seats that are going to get filled tonight. I believe GTR Beatty's one of them. I believe GTR Jacob is going to be making a start tonight. Looks like we got the green light to join, guys. So we're going to jump in. Bear with me as I load up. as we're waiting to load in. There we go, folks. Here we go. Looks like we got the number 37. That is Fire Slayer. I know Fire Slayer has 2 accounts that he runs on. So if you see the FD Slayer, that is actually our good friend there of Fire Slayer. So looks like Fire Slayer got the pole, followed by there's a hot seat. The number 48 of Hamilton driving that 48 Chevy Camaro for Long Live the Sauce. Number 19. Oh, there's already contact in the back. Oh, we got a wreck. We got the wreck with the number 9 of Sauce. The 3 of GTR Beatty. Tough break right away. There's another hot seat driver, gang. That's the number 18, driven by Jose Protege. We did have a trade this week, guys. We had a trade between Litzen Motorsports and Gas Motorsports. Mopower JWOW was picked up in waivers from Litzen and sent immediately in a trade over to Gas, and that's what sent the number 8 of JoJo here over to Litzen. So yeah, as we ride along here, guys, we're gonna ride along here riding with the 8, but I want to jump through this crowd quick. So here we go, gang. We're gonna start with all the guys here. The 37 of Fire Slayer, followed by the 48 of Hamilton, the 19 of Picola Gator, the 20 of Mike G, the 3 of GTR Beatty, the 88 of Mopawa Nuka. He is riding double duty tonight. The 9 of Long Live the Sauce, the 24 of Private Patton, the 47 of Cyber K Bionic, the 18 of Jose Protege we mentioned before, the 8 of JoJo, the 42 of Brinkerhoff is riding tonight in the 42 Rum Runners Chevy Camaro. ACR McLovin, which he got picked off of waivers this week. He ran 2 truck races and hit the waivers and found himself a ride right to the Cup. With sorry, I got to take that back. McLovin got signed to, I believe, Rum Runners. I got to take that trade back, folks. That trade was between Venom and... It was a three-way trade, guys. I know Long Live the Sauce, or Litzen got some draft picks. Venom in that trade picked up McLovin, and the 8 of JoJo went to... Yeah, I'm trying to read this, guys. The hell with it. There was a three-team trade this week. Like I said, between Gas, Lipson, and Venom. So I know JoJo's driving for a new team. McLovin was picked up off waivers driving the 1 car. So we're going to go with that. So let's just jump around here. Back to Monster Racing is driving a 16. The 34 GTR Jacob, there he is. He's been a busy man here the last month. I think he's missed the last 2 or 3 weeks. But he was able to make time tonight to race his schedule and get on and have a little league racing. So glad to have you back there, GTR Jacob. Some reason Fire Slayer's fell back in the pack. So we're going to work our way back up, guys. Let's get up to the front here and watch some racing. We're going to ride along here with the number glass. That is GTR Jacob, I believe, in that 34 Ford for Black Bear Racing. We said that number 8 Chevy Camaro of JoJo is your point race leader, followed by the 20 of Mike G as he gives him a little bit of a push down the backstretch, but that puts the 47 there with a dive in. Yeah, the 47 of Cyber. So back with the gang here, like I said, a Cyber running that 47 Hungry Jacks Chevy Camaro. There's 4 Venom. Yeah, gang, we've had a lot of shake up here the last couple weeks. Like I said, this week we had our last week of waivers. So captain's waiver period is done for season 4. Our trade deadline passed last week, so right now rosters are locked, guys. These captains got what they got going for the rest of the season. So we had a little bit of a musical chair here the last week, so I got to catch up on some drivers, trying to figure out who's driving what. Like I said, we're riding along with our race leader here, that number 8 Chevy Camaro, followed closely by Cyber, with Mike G running third, giving him a push, but there's a car underneath trying to make a run. That's 88 of Meat Wagon, followed by Private Patton. Good in the middle here as they go 3 wide here with 48. Riding with P. Colligator in that 19 Toyota, the captain of Gorilla. So we got a little bit of a pack that's kind of broke away, gang. We got the 37 of Slayer with Mike G back here with the number 1 of JCR clashing. So yeah, riding around with actually not Meat Wagon tonight. That is hot seated. That's Mopal Arnukas piloting that number 88. Apologize for that, but let's ride with him. He's kind of in the middle of the hornet's nest here as he's trying to get a run. Down low, he's giving a push to Cyber, getting pushed by. Let's jump to that 48, gang. Yeah, Hamilton. We got an 8-car pack here, guys, kind of up front here, followed by, we got 2 cars behind. I believe there are a lap down. So it looks like we got probably, I want to say, 16 laps to go in this stage. So they kind of settled down here. They're kind of a little bit at it for the time being. But these guys are racy, guys. These guys are putting on a show right now. The race leader of JoJo. It's interesting with the Xfinity race a little bit ago. These guys were kind of, there was a few guys that were constantly, about every 2 laps, they would swap, a new leader would come in. But once that 8 car has gotten that lead here, He has not given it up here for quite a few laps, so. But we're going to see if anybody can form up a run on here and see if we get anybody up there to battle for the lead. Now we got a challenge for the lead, guys. We got the number 47 of Cyber. Can he get a push there on the bottom as the number 8 of JoJo holds that high line? But he drops down in front, so now he puts a block on to get that, to slow that train down. But we're trying to get that number 24 of Private Pat and trying to get a run. He's getting pushed by Fire Slayer with the 48 of Hamilton as he jumps to the outside. Can he get back in the roll? Yes, he does. He gets back in line. Now he's going to give a push to the 88 as he's going to go for a run here as we go down into the turn. But look at the way the 8 basically driving the middle of the track. He's trying to kind of run that. Whoever comes with a head of steam, he kind of jumps up in front there. So. Yeah, JoJo still holds on the lead here, guys. So that number 9 car, that Napa Chevy Camaro piloted by Sauce, I believe, yeah, he is a lap down. He was caught up in an incident early in the race, and I know he went down. He had to go down pit road to fix damage. So I know he's at least one lap down, but he's driving. Looks like he's up there trying to push his driver. He is surrounded by 2 of his drivers, that number 88 and that 48. So I believe he's trying to get that push to push that 88 into the lead. But now he goes to the bottom side. Looks like he's trying to get he's working for his lap back, guys. We're right with P. Cola here a little bit. He's looking at that pack, looking forward. Let's ride with P here for a little bit here. Looking forward to see what kind of a run these guys get going down the back chute. Look at them as they fan out. Looks like a bunch of them are going to be signaling to pit. Well, Sauce does have a little bit. He does have fresher tires after he pits, so he was able to get his lap. I believe he's only one lap where he's back on the lead lap, guys. He's back on the lead lap, I believe, and but he's doing it the hard way. So he's actually showing he's got the fresher tires, and he's kind of driving away from these guys behind him. But they were starting to signal for pits, so. You see that, folks? With Mopal and Nuka, looks like he come in kind of hot there to pit road. He hit the grass. He barely made that turn back into pit road. That's going to cost him some time, I believe, here on with his pit stop. But you can see the 4 cars there. They're running that front 4 pack, or we're in that pack of 8. So I want to just ride going to keep the camera on him so I know coming out. Yeah, so there's that front pack, guys. As Nuka gets passed by the number 8 of JoJo and Cyber. So we're going to ride up front here with Private Patton. Now I believe, gang, the 19 is your race leader. Looks like there could be 6 laps left. 5 laps left. Looks like we got 6 laps, guys. I will verify that, but as we're racing up front here with Private Patton, looks like they got the pressure on that 19. Can they make the move? But the 37 of Fire Slayer is going to stay on the bottom line. As it looks like Private Patton is hung out. No one's up there to give him any support. So yeah, gang, he's going to fall back just... Yeah, a little bit. He's going to fall. He's battling for that 4th spot. But he's got a little bit of help from his teammate of Hamilton in that 48. So as they get a little fanned out here, guys, the 19 in that Toyota of Pico Legator is, so far, he's able to fend these guys off, doing an excellent job with these guys behind him. He's driving all he can to win, get some extra points there. Like I said, I believe he's running 7th in points overall. He's got a pretty good cushion. I think he's going to be good for the playoffs. But, you know, you get, like I said, with these guys, all the points you can get is beneficial. So it looks like the 47 of Cyber is getting pushed by JoJo underneath. Is he got enough to clear him? And the 48 going to get to him, give him that extra push. But the 24 of Private Patton is trying to give the support that the 19 needs with the 37 of Fire Slayer. But Slayer gets a run, and he's going to go to the top. They're going to try to make it 3 wide here, guys. Three laps to go, guys. 3 laps. Gonna be an interesting run, guys. We got that 47 of Cyber. I believe that's Cyber. Yep. Just making sure Cyber, as he gets a run to the bottom with the number 8. Damn, you're down on the grass trying to get a run with the 37 pushing hard underneath. The 48 jumps up in front of the 24 to try to get a run on the high side. But Private Patton's going to try to make it. They're going to go 3 wide, gang, for that 3rd spot. Crazy action here tonight, guys. Like I said, thanks for everybody for joining the Cobra e-broadcasting, the Cobra Racing Series here on the YouTube channel. Always a pleasure to bring you guys the races every Friday night. And I believe that's it. There's your winner of Stage 1. Is the 47 Chevy Camaro of Cyber K Bionic. Finishing second was JoJo. Third was Slayer. Fourth was P. Fifth was Patton. Sixth was Hamilton. Seventh was McLovin. Ninth was Mike G. 10th was Jose Protege. 11th was Beatty. 12th was Monster. 13th Brinkerhoff. 14th Long Live the Sauce. Still a lap down, but he's going to be the lucky dog. And running 15th or 16th is GTR Jacob. He had a bad mishap at the beginning of the race. Tough break there for Jacob. As we're waiting here, we're going to rack them and stack them, boys. They're getting ready to take the green flag again here for stage 2. And here we go. We get the green flag and off to the running they are. The number 47 of Cyber leads them down into turn 1 and 2. Got a little push from the 37. Your pole winner, the 37 of Fire Slayer. Running in the third is the 8 of JoJo. Let's jump back to the back of the pack here since they're kind of gathered. It's right around with the 3 number Chevy of GTR Beatty. Just remember, gang, that number 9 of that Napa Camaro, Chevy Camaro of Long Live the Sauce, he's back on the lead lap now from his early mishap. So watch for that guy. He's going to work his way up there, guys. He's going to be... he's going to be... he gets after it, you know. Mo Power Nuka there, riding in 88, riding in about the 7th spot. There's GTR Long Live the Sauce. 24 of Private Patton. Back up front with, oh, he's getting pushed though. The number 19 is making a run for it underneath. He's going to get a push from the number 8. His old captain of JoJo, or his old teammate on his old captain of JoJo. But the number 88 stuffs it in there, gang. He's got a hell of a push from the 48. I tell you what, guys, slowly but surely, these guys are getting real racy out there. Didn't mention much about the 18 car tonight with Jose Protege there, so he's been probably running mid-pack. I don't know if he got caught up in that first stage at all. But there's he moved up to run a hot seat tonight there for Gas Motorsports. But I believe that will be JCR J-Well will be piloting that, I believe, when he comes back. Like I said, I think he missed this. He had to miss this week, but he is now. J-Well has got a good buddy out there with his JCR clashing, so they're teammates now out there battling there with the gas team. But like I said, you got Jose piloting in that number 18 tonight. Tell you what, guys, these guys are side by side. No mistakes have been made yet. I believe the whole pack is... Oh, there's a couple back. Well, that 42 Brinkerhoff is running right there mid-pack. Let's jump back here and see what's going on back here. The 16 of Monster Racing has lost the draft the pack. Yeah, so unfortunately that number 16 of Monster has lost the pack. I don't know if he got booted somewhere or I missed it, but we're going to ride with these guys. They're all packed up. Riding with the number 19 of Pico Gator, which is just riding back here in the back of the lap, just kind of I believe he's just buying some time back there. He's just out there turning laps. So let's run up front here with Beatty there in that 3 Chevy. I shouldn't be calling it Venom either anymore. It is Rising Dragon. GTR Beatty took captainship of the Venom team, which was piloted by GTR Aqua Taddy. Taddy's been MIA here for a few weeks. I believe he's got some things going on, but hopefully we'll see Aqua Taddy back here in the near future. Right now he's driving, like I said, 3 of Beatty is your team captain owner for Rising Dragon, which changed the name from Venom, guys. So if you hear me slip up and say Venom, I'm actually it's the Rising Dragon team. So Rising Dragon was the truck team name under Venom. So well, let's get back up front here. Let's get up to see what's going on here with Private Patton. Private Patton is pushing in second place on the 88 of Nuka. I'm going to try to get a lap here, see what we got for laps, guys. 19 laps remaining, so there's going to be a green flag pit stop, guys. I don't think they can make it. I believe maybe some guys are going to try. $18 to go, guys. 18 to go here as we ride around with the number 24 Camaro of Private Patton. And he's trying to battle up on that high lane. You notice, gang, that these guys are running side by side. You can run both here at Michigan. As you can see, it's a pretty wide open track. But as you can see, these guys they can run 2 by 2 by 2 all the way through the corner. So. But now we're 3 wide. There's contact. Oh, big wreck going in. There was contact between the 24 and the 3. And it was a big wreck here. Took out 2/3 of the field. Tough break for Private Patton. That's going to be enough. That's definitely going to bring out a yellow, guys. Not sure what happened there. I seen the number 3 was under the 24. They made a little bit of contact. Well, maybe a little more than a little bit. And I believe that forced the 24 up into, I wasn't sure who was on the high side. They were going 3 wide at that point as they were coming down past the pit entrance. Like I said, there was contact between the 3 and the 24. The 3 ended up going through the grass. The 24 made contact. I can't remember who was on the high side, and it was a melee after that, guys. There had to have been 5-6 cars involved in that. So as we come back, they're going to get the green, guys. Your race leader right now is Beatty. Goes that number 3 Chevy Camaro, gets out a little bit of lead. You don't want to get too far out because these guys are going to pack up and they're going to drag their way back to you. As you can see already, they already closed the grab. So that 88 of Mopar Nuka there, your second place car, as the Cyber and Fire Slayer are side by side there for 3rd and 4th. Running 5th is the 9 of Sauce. These guys are getting after it for sure, gang. This is a very exciting race. see the number 3 car drops down to catch that draft or put on a block. But he's able to hold on, guys. He's able to hold on to these guys. You got guys charging from the 88, 37 of Fire Slayer. Oh, it looks like the one of JCR Clash made contact with the wall as he falls back. Oh, another 2 cars got wrecked. A 47 got into, I believe, Fire Slayer. Is that going to bring out a yellow? It's got to bring out a yellow. There it is, folks. Yellow comes out. We've got 12 laps remaining, guys, of this stage. So unfortunately, there was. I seen the 47 make contact with. I don't know who did, but who he made contact with, but that was crazy. We've had 3 incidents this race. The first one I don't believe was too many. The second one you could pretty much say was the big one. That involved pretty much most of the field. This one, I believe, like I said, there was probably 5-6 cars I believe was involved with this. As we come down for that race there, it looks like the 16 of Monster might have not pit, but he's on the outside pole there, on the outside of row 1 as the 48 thunders him down to turn 1. Oh, we got another spin. The 19 of Pico Gator is involved. Is that going to bring out a yellow? They're still banging up here, guys. So riding around with the number 24 Chevy Camaro of Private Patton as he's battling up there right now, I believe, in that 3rd spot. Yeah, so they're dicing each other back and forth, the 24, 8, 20, the 16, and the 1. So there's a new car we haven't talked about much tonight. That number 20 of Mike G has got himself up into that front pack battling. So you got a pack of 5. You got a little bit of gap back too, I believe, is that GTR Jacob? Or is that Fire Slayer? Oh, I believe that's Fire Slayer. But like I said, everybody should be on the lead lap now with the last couple, or that last caution. That should have put the 34 back on your lead lap. So everybody's fighting for position right now. And there you have it, guys. Just like that, you look at the number 20 of Mike G trying to hold that lead. Now they're 4 wide, possibly 5? Nah, they can't do that here in Michigan, can they? I believe the 24 of Private Pat might have made a little contact with the wall, so he lost quite a bit of momentum. Let's get back up front here. Their race leader, Jojo, with the number 1 of JCR Clash and making a run to the outside. Look at his drag race going down into 3 and 4. As that one power moves it to make the pass to become your leader. There's your leader, that number 1 Chevy Camaro of JCR Clash. But there's a battle back. There's Jojo. He's got help from the 48 and the 9. Can he get that lead back? Can he slide back? And he does. He's going to get the lead back, that number 8. I'm sorry, gang. I keep calling the 1 JCR Clash, and that's JCR McLovin. That is totally on me. I apologize, folks. But that's McLovin up there battling for, he was battling up there. He had to lead for a short time. It looks like he got in the wall, so he's going to lose quite a few stops and spots again. 2 laps, guys. 2 laps to go here in stage 2. Let's get up front here. We're going to see where this all pans out. Now we got 2 laps to go, gang. So they're battling. Look at that. The number 9, that Long Live the Sauce, came for. He's at one point was a lap down. He was involved in that early mishap right at the beginning of the race in stage 1. And the guy has battled back now. He's battling for the lead here at Michigan. Can he make it work? Can he make it happen? But that bottom line is pushing, guys. Can the 8? There you have it. The 8's going to probably slide up and get that. Nope, the 9 of the power into the outside of that outside run. He's getting a push from his teammate of number 24 of Private Patton. They're on their last lap, guys. This is the last lap. We're going to see if the 8 can hold on or if any of these guys can put a run to him. The number 18 of Jose Protege up there battling for 3rd. I believe they're going to come across the line. And there you have it. I believe the number 8 Chevy Camaro of JoJo is your stage winner, followed by Slayer. 3rd was Jose. 4th was Mike G. 5th was Sauce. 6th was Hamilton. 7th was McLovin. 8th, Private Patton. 9th was Cyber K Bionic. And following out your top 10 was the 16 Chevy Camaro of Monster Racing. If I get a shot of the rest of the field, I will ramble it off quick, but that was your top 10 there of stage 2. So here we go, guys. They're lining up for the 3rd and final stage here from Michigan. They come down to the green flag and they get that flag and they rolling thunder down into turn 1. Here we go, gang. The 3rd and final stage here, coming you with the Cobra E-Racing Series Cup Series, guys. Second to the last race of our regular season. Next week, like I said, next week will be Bristol. So these guys are going from a big, wide, super fast track to the quarter-mile bull ring of Bristol next week. So don't forget to check that out, guys, next week, as these guys are going to finish the regular season out at Bristol. And remember, in 2 weeks, we're going to have our All-Star event before our playoffs start. So it's all kind of a mystery yet. Sauce is kind of taking care of that. So he's kind of keeping things under wraps. So pretty interested, super interested to see what how this format's going to come out in 2 weeks here for the All-Star race. But back to the action here. We're running here with JoJo. Been a pretty dominant car, pretty much 2/3 of the race here in that Chevy Camaro 8, as he leads the pack out front, followed by the 37 of Fire Slayer. But it looks like they're going to draft back up. They're going to come back up to him. Oh, there's contact there mid-pack between the 47, 48, and the 1. The 3 backs out a little bit. He didn't want to get... But there's a run by the 42 there underneath. Can he hold it there, Brinkerhoff? A little bit of battle there between the 4 and the 42 and 3. Let's jump up here to the kind of mid-pack here, that number 88 of Mopal or Nuka. Let's see if these guys can get a run, if he can get up to that number 9, give him a push. As they dive down, the 9 goes deep. Look at that, folks. Now we've got 2 by 2 without. Now we're going to go try to 3 wide as the 37 is up real high to the wall. As the number 8 jumps up to catch his drop, to throw block. Now he drops down to the very bottom. This is crazy, guys. These guys are 3-4 wide like piece of cake. As these guys are racing, though, that number 8 is driving away a little bit, but you see him run from the stripe to the wall. He's trying to pick up every momentum that comes at him. So he's got a little bit of a run here, so I think these guys are they'll get him. We're at a track I don't believe he's going to check out. As long as these guys get lined up again. Oh, we got a wreck in the back again, guys. The 88, the 42, the 34 was involved. Is that going to bring out a yellow? Yes, it does, folks. Once again, just riding with JCR McLovin. Like I said, was a newcomer 3 weeks ago. The way Cobra is running, any new driver that wants to come into the league, they have to run they got to run a mandatory 2 races in the truck series, and then they're able to hit the waivers. So he was one of the last pickups for the waivers for the captains this year, because like I said, this week was the last week. So yeah, like I said, we're riding around with McLovin. Welcome to Cobra. As these guys line her up again. Green flag, they're going to thunder her down into 1 and 2. 30 laps to go, guys. 30 laps to go in the race, so anything can happen here in the next 30. Let's see if these guys will behave or if they're going to get all squirrely and get real aggressive. That'd be my choice. These guys are going to hit the aggressive. So I believe we're going to have a couple more incidents. And we're going to ride with, at the time of the 37, a Fire Slayer. As the 42 gets under him, pushes him up a little bit. The guys fan out to 3-4 wide, guys, in the back of the pack. Oh my, these guys better straighten. They're going to wreck. The 37 gets pushed up towards the wall. He's going to fall back to the pack. Hopefully he can stay with the draft. He doesn't lose the draft. Oh, the 3 of GTR Beatty is down on the apron on the back stretch. Well, we're going to get back up front, gang. Riding around with the number 9 along with the sauce as they're trying to get together to get a run on there, but they closed the gap up a little bit on JoJo, but he's still able to block, or not block, but hold that lead. But it's interesting to watch when these guys get runs, as much as he goes from the front or from the stripe to the wall. He picks up whatever line has the momentum. Here we go, they're 3 wide again, gang. Let's ride with this camera view a little bit. Patton gets in there, riding in that middle line there with the number 1 of McLovin to the outside. He's trying to get that draft to the number 9. the pull up to that spot, but you got that lower line of 18, 19, and 20. That's all gas drivers, guys. We got all three up there making a run on the bottom side, trying to get to that number 8. And I'm back, guys. Sorry, I got to take a little... I can feel my voice getting a little raspy here. I'm doing 2 races, so I had to take a drink there. But, yeah, as we're getting back to it, riding with the number 19. There's a 3 wide behind, but no one can actually get a run up to that number 8. That number 8 of JoJo is doing an excellent job. But there's contact back here in the mid. These guys are just relentless. This is some crazy stuff, guys. Contact between the 18 and the 1. He's able to hold on to it, but then the 18 goes down below the line. I don't know if he's trying to just try to gather it back up, guys. I believe these guys just get lined up. There's plenty of laps left. If they get lined up, they're going to be able to get to that 8. That's what they need to do, what they're doing right now. When that number 8 of JoJo looks in his rearview mirror and he sees these cars all side 2, 3 wide, you know, he'll take that all day. Look at there, guys. Just that lap and a half of lined up. They're able to drive back up to that 8. So now it's going to get interesting again. Let's ride with the 9 of Sauce. I can believe he's getting the push for second. McLovin looks like he got a little high. He got in the wall. Lost a little bit of momentum. Lost a couple spots. So you got JoJo Sauce and Mike G running in that 3rd spot. He's getting a push, I believe, by the 19 of Picola Gator, his captain, as they go down deep and hard into the turn. I'm going to catch a lap count. 21 to go, guys. 21 to go in the 3rd and final stage here from Michigan. The Cobra E Racing Series every Friday night here on the Cobra E Racing Series YouTube channel. Anybody out there watching or soon to watch, hit the like, subscribe, tell your buddies about it. Anybody out tonight watching some good league racing? You'll have it right here, guys. Anybody that checks it out during the week, I hope you enjoy. These guys put on a show every week, and look at that. The 9 was able to power by the 8 of JoJo, so JoJo finally lost the lead. But it's going to be find out what's going to go on here. Here, the 24, Private Patton getting pushed by the 48. Oh, there's contact back there, but they're both able to hold on. Can anybody going to go up top and give that 8 a little support? The 19 of Picola Gator is back there up top, but he just can't get the momentum. He can't get to him. As the 9 is going to get another push by his teammate. $19 laps to go. Remember, folks, these guys are going to have a... If we don't get another caution, they will be pitting on under green, so... Going to be interesting how this plays out. Who's going to try? Who's going to try their strategy? It's going to be interesting what these guys are going to think or try, if they try anything. But yeah, but your race leader, number 9, coming from a lap down, folks, at the beginning of the race. He raced his way back the hard way, I believe. He got his lap back the hard way. Or he could have even been 2 laps down, gang. I know he raced his way past the leader, and then he got the lucky dog under caution. So, but that don't matter now. As you see, the number 9, that Chevy Camaro of Long Live the Sauce, got that race lead. You see how you got because they race behind you, racy 2-3 wide. You're going to gain. You're going to put a little bit of time on them, but they're also going to come back at you as soon as they single out and get a draft. So now you're going to get some. The 9 is trying to block. He's trying to get down there. But here we go. That 19 is pushing that 8 underneath. Back shoot. The 9 is able to hold on. But he gets a little bit of contact from the 8. And there you have it. There's another one, guys. The 19 is back. He's driving in that 3rd spot, battling 3rd, 4th with the 24 of Private Patton. As the 9 moves up, catches that top draft, top lane. Oh, there was contact again. The 48 dives to the inside. I'm not sure if he was able to hang on to it. He's riding around down on the apron right now. 48 of Hamilton. He collects it back up. He's back on the track. As you can see, the number 9 of Long Live the Sauce still able to hold these guys off. Telling you, folks, you want to watch some racing on a Friday night? We got 15 of the baddest boys in racing here. At the Cobra E-Racing League. You guys want to check out good racing on Friday nights? Check out the YouTube channel, guys. It is crazy. Now they're all single file here. No one's doing too wide. The 9 drifts up, but he's able to slide back down in front of the 24 of Private Patton, his teammate. Let's take a quick back at the Sauce here. We're going to look back at the pack as they're running this lap. So as you can see, he leads his train. As you see him he kind of loops it into the corner. He kind of drifts up to the wall, and then he tries to drive her back down to the stripe. Which most of these guys, that is the preferred line. As you can see, these guys can go too wide, so they're able to do it. As you see, looking back, you can see there are a couple cars go to the front. And once again, he kind of goes a little bit high. He doesn't go high this time because he's got such a tight pack behind him. 11 laps to go, guys. 11 laps to go to in this stage. Can the number 9 Chevy Camaro hold these guys off? Yeah, let's ride with the number 8 here for a couple laps here. Let's see if he... I would say he led the most laps here tonight, guys. But we'll see if he can get a run or figure something out. So running, like I said, your race leader is the number 9, followed by the 24 of Private Patton. The 8 of JoJo, followed by the 19 of Pico the Gator. Oh, they fan out. I don't know if they're signaling the pit. I believe so. I think some of these guys might pit here, guys. Let's keep the camera on them. It doesn't look like they're gonna, though. Down in the grass, the 8 goes. Yeah, the whole front pack here is coming. Pack of 5, I believe. Yeah, there's a bunch more cars coming off. We're going to ride around with JC McLovin now. These guys kind of they spread out. So we're going to figure it out here, guys. Just bear with me. I'm going to figure out who we got is going to be on the lead, and we'll go from there. Oh, I believe the one of McLovin missed pit road. I don't know if he hit the grass and he spun out, but he had to loop it back around to get back on pit road. That's going to cost him a ton of time out there, guys. So it looks like your race leader is, and he's on pit road now of the 24 McLovin. So now it's telling me the 88 is, but these cars are on pit road as the number 9 of Long Live the Saucier is coming off of turn 4. And these guys are going to be coming onto the racer. We're going to see if these guys can carry the momentum. So the 47 is your race leader. Cybercade Bionic comes out here as your race leader. Can that second pack catch him? Pack of 5 right behind him. 7 laps to go, gang. Here's that second pack, guys. See if they can line up and catch up with that 47 here. With about 10 laps to go. They just stay together in draft. I think they can get to them. These guys have been racing long enough. They're smart enough. They know what they have to do to get back to that 47. Five to go, guys. 5 to go. And we're going to jump on here with the Mike G here in that 20 Toyota for Gas Motorsports. We're going to ride with him and see if he can get, he's the back of this tail, this pack of four there, trying to get to the leader, that 47 car. I know the laps are winding down. I don't know if they got enough steam to get to him or not. Oh, the three made contact with the wall there. He's still up in the wall there, the GTR BD, as he's going to let these guys go. He doesn't want to interfere with their run, so he's going to stay out of the way. But the 24 is pushing the 9. He's trying to get him to the back of this pack. They're all lined up again on the backstretch. Are they gonna? That's the question. Are they gonna be able to catch that 47? Oh my, the 37 just spun out. But look at the run that this 9 and 24 are doing. Those two drafted back to this pack. We got 2 laps to go, guys. Getting that 9, get to that 47. That 24 has been pushing that 9 for the last 3 laps, gang. This is just crazy how much he's pushing. Does the 9 have enough? I believe they're on the last lap, guys. Oh, there was a caution. A caution came out. So there you have it, the 47 of Cyber K Bionic, followed by the number 9 of Sauce. Third goes to the 24 of Private Patton. Finishing 6th was Mike G. 7th, Jose. 8th, Jacob. 9th was Slayer. 10th was McLovin. 11th was Brinkerhoff. 12th, Hamilton. 13th, Monster. 14th, Nuka. 15th, 2 laps down, was GTR BD. So these guys all know the drill. They're going to be jumping in here. Get a quick interview here. Fastest lap went to Jose Protege. We're going to get up here and get in the cup cars. We'll wait for these guys to jump in. They're going to be jumping in here soon, gang. So we're going to be looking forward to Cyber, K Bionic, Long Live the Sauce, and Private Patton. That's your top 3 tonight, guys. We're just going to wait it out, man. We're just going to wait it out, see who jumps in the party here. We'll get a quick interview with them. And then we're going to have to get rolling for, as the truck guys come out to Kentucky tonight. Like I said, don't forget, watch them over on the Snake Pit channel. Brinkerhoff and Long Live the Sauce will bring you the action there from the booth. But like I said, gang, like we're going into next week, we're going to be going into Bristol to finish out our regular season. Then we're going to have our All-Star event. I will take a look here. Like I said, I talked a little bit before about the All-Star event. Let me get to. Yeah, so as we wait here for, like I said again, like I said, tonight they ran at Michigan. Next week is, like I mentioned before, Bristol. And we're going to have our All-Star. And then we're going to start our playoff run, gang. First race of the playoffs, round of 10, is Darlington, Atlanta, and then Road America. Our second round will start with Martinsville, Talladega, and Las Vegas. And our championship race will be held on April 21st from Miami Homestead. So I see we got a couple guys in here. I seen Private Patton jump in. We got Long Live the Sauce jumped in. Did we get Cyber in yet?
I can add him real quick.
Yeah, if you could do that, Patton, that'd be great. I thought he was already in there.
I'm surprised he's not, honestly. Oh, no, it says he is, so he
Okay.
just needs to join.
Well, we'll see if he jumps in for his winning interview. Private Patton there in that Chevy Camaro. How'd your congratulations, by the way. It was super cool to watch you and Sauce come back and make that run like you guys did there with like 3 laps ago. It looked like you guys were out of it, but pretty soon I caught in the broadcast that, damn, you guys were right there. So overall, what'd you think, Patton? How'd your night go?
It was ups and downs, honestly. First of all, I want to give a just shout out to Sauce and everyone on Litsum, Nuka and Hamilton as well, putting their talents into the Cup cars tonight. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun. Of course, always hate the team games, but as I was saying in my own party chat, is like you got to play in order to have a shot. So it's always a lot of fun though, coming to Michigan Auto Club, these type of tracks, because they do provide some exciting finishes, and tonight was going to be an absolute spectacle. I mean, it still is. Don't get me wrong, but if that caution did not come out, you guys would have been in for a treat of a last lap pass. Was just calling it now. The 9 was going to win that race, and I don't know. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, I guess. But yeah, definitely shout out to everyone on Litsum, like I said, for giving me an opportunity up here. At this point, I'm just hoping I make the playoffs. Just hope I kind of coast on through without ruffling too many feathers. I think I did that a little bit today. But like I said, it was a blast. The runs were coming in hot and heavy, and the blocks were insane. Definitely, it's like a true plate race out there. Joey Logano-esque style. But yeah, had a lot of fun at the end of the day. Looking forward to Bristol next week, right?
You got her. Yeah, that was just going to be my next question to see what's your thoughts on Bristol going into the final race here for the season.
Well, actually, my original, since I was originally drafted in Xfinity, my original 4 races that I told Sauce I wanted to do was Auto Club, Iowa, Charlotte, and Bristol. So I'm hoping that if I don't get a win next week, it's probably just not going to happen. I mean, I had every opportunity in order to win this race. I had Elite wasn't in the race, Sayo wasn't in the race, Clashin wasn't in the race. All of it was in front of me that probably could have had a good shot here and wasn't able to get it done. So if it doesn't happen next week, I'll probably just go winless this season, which I'm okay with.
Well, there you have it, guys. The 47, that Chevy Camaro of Private Patton here, your 3rd place winner. Like I said, congratulations
24.
again, buddy. Or sorry, 24. Let's move on to their 2nd place. That number 9 was strong all night of Long Live the Sauce. Buddy, what'd you have tonight? I know you fell back a little bit, but yeah, you guys had a hell of a run coming up through there.
We got a little. First, congratulations to Cyber. Great win by him. Definitely deserved it. Had a great car all night. We were just trying to work together as a team. Got it lagged into stage one. No worries, it happens. I don't remember really what happened stage two, to be honest. But yeah, we were definitely. I had the draft going there into turn one. That last lap, I probably would have got to. It would have been even fair at that point, but we'll never know. Just some guys in the back wrecking on the last lap. So hate to see that happened. Yeah, just try to do what we could. It was definitely a plate race. Had to battle basically half the lobby. They were in party chat, so fun times, good times. It was definitely a good time. We're doing 2x2, 3x3. Definitely was very competitive. I enjoyed it. I had fun out there. So take T2, and I don't know about Bristol. We'll just probably ride that one out going into the playoffs.
That was pretty much what I was going to ask. I pretty much ask everybody that, like, the thoughts of Bristol. But yeah, you're pretty much. I think you're pretty solid there in the top 10, and like I said, if you choose, you're going to try to ride it out. But like I said, congratulations again, Sauce, man. That thing was on a rail tonight. So that.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely a race-winning car for sure. Had it circled. Chose myself to win basically when we were doing admin picks, but what can you do, man? It's
Yep,
how it is. It's racing.
it's racing, man. That's what it is.
And shout out to my team and shout out to Patton for helping me there at the end. If we'd have had it, maybe got to Cyber a lap earlier, we probably Patton and I could have raced it out. But yeah, congrats to Cyber.
There you have it, guys. Yeah, congratulations again to that number 9 for second place run. We're gonna move on to our race winner, Cyber K Bionic, buddy. Congratulations.
Uh, feels so good to finally get a win in Cobra. I mean, I was close to Chicagoland. I mean, finally get on the top step. Let's fucking go.
Right. So what were you thinking there at the end there? Like, I see you drive out. You got a little bit of a lead on these guys, and I know they were packed up. There was like 5 cars trying to race you down. But then at the end there, you had Sauce and Patton caught all those guys and made that run. What were you thinking those last couple laps? When you had that gap on them.
I was just thinking, just hit my marks and just hopefully I can have a good enough gap to where, like, I knew that the strategy call I made with the 2 tires, I mean, it was a really gutsy call because I myself props to that 2 tire car. I mean, I really wanted to go 4 tires, but 2 tires, I guess, was the call, I guess. But we'll never know with that last caution. But yeah, just hit the marks, and some of that caution came out in my favor.
Right. Right. So like I said, after tonight with the win and solid points, now you're comfortable in that. You should be comfortable in that top 10 going into the playoffs. But what do you think about Bristol, man? I ask everybody because we go from a Michigan track 2-3 wide. Now we're going to a bull ring quarter mile, and I know there's going to be some tight guys on the cutoff line. But what are your thoughts?
My thoughts is it's gonna be a wild, hectic race because a lot of people are gonna be over each other, and I'm just glad I got this win out of the way for that one. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into that, just gonna enjoy the heck of it and just have fun with it.
Right. Right. But yeah, I mean, what all I can say is congratulations again, man. You earned it. Your first win here in Cobra, and looking forward to see you guys battle it out next week again in Bristol.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. We're gonna call it a night. Congratulations to our top 3 again. Overall, it was a hell of a show. But we're gonna call it. Like I said, check in the Snake Pit for the Truck Series coming to you from Kentucky. And also next week, like I said, we're going to Bristol to finish out our regular season here at the Cobra E Racing Series. So, till then, guys, have a safe weekend. Have a good weekend. Enjoy some racing from Daytona. And, what's that, Sauce? Right, that's what I said. We got truck at the Snake Pit. Sauce and Brink are going to bring you the action. Um, but yeah, enjoy your weekend. Watch some NASCAR from Daytona, and you guys have it all good. So this is Butters signing out. Take care, all.